This Crunchyroll sushi pack, family pack, is part of some groceries me and my mom got. During an after work grocery shopping trip. At the Wegmans by her place. Along with the earlier along with the standard Wegmans sushi combo that I had around 7 p.m. or right after bringing in the groceries we got from the Wegmans by my mom's place. Bringing in those reusable bags. The groceries were put in reusable Wegmans bags. Though this in particular wasn't put in a reusable bag. This wasn't bagged. This sushi combo that I'm eating from currently as if this was put into one of those reusable bags, it would have tipped and thus all of this sushi would have kind of slid over to one side. We also got a few pre-made salads, of which my favorites are the large chef salad, which for me is a normal size salad. And the regular size for me is a small size salad. I consider the garden salad, chef salad, and chicken Cobb salads, those pre-made Wegmans salads to be the healthiest. During the grocery shopping trip, I also opted to pick out 2 bags two packs of mild cheddar cheese sticks, some ribeye steak, and some seafood, such as some more frozen sea scallops, generally a tendency. My focus when getting groceries is to try to get keto-friendly food. Even though this isn't the most keto-friendly, but I do enjoy having this sushi. And it's still reasonably healthy. The grocery shopping trip at the Wegmans by my mom's place, it was after I went to the customer service desk, right after the end of my shift. My shift at Wegmans today was from 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. I went to the customer service desk area and took out a receipt that my dad gave to me earlier, either today or yesterday. Out of my right jacket pocket. I first did this right before the start of my shift, and was told what I could do. After explaining that my dad forgot to put a craft your own 6-pack that he paid for. While grocery shopping, because that craft your own 6-pack was left at the bottom of his cart at the time. Essentially, what I had to do was try to recreate what he selected for that craft your own 6-pack. And so right after my shift, I went to the small section where the craft your own 6-pack is offered at the Wegmans I work at. And I tried my best to recreate what Dad first got, selecting 2 each of 3 different IPAs. Though most likely I couldn't recreate exactly what my dad got at the time, since they probably didn't have it. Have what my dad first got, and when I tried to recreate the 6-pack. But it still turned out okay. I got 2 hay burner IPAs by the Big Ditch Brewing Company. Two no puns intended IPAs by the same brewing company. And then finally 2 Fan Zone IPAs by a different brewing company. I brought the recreated craft your own 6-pack to the customer service desk area, along with the receipt my dad gave me. Though I had to make a trip to my mom's car in the parking lot of the Wegmans I work at to ask for and receive my passport. To be able to get the recreated craft your own 6-pack. But it all went fine. Doing that, though, made me a tiny bit nervous at times. But it ultimately turned out perfectly fine. During my shift at Wegmans, I primarily restocked the hard items section of the produce department, which I realized today is pretty much just various potato and onion products. Different varieties of onions and potatoes. With, other than that, just some bulk garlic. When not restocking the hard items sections or the banana section of the produce department, I dabbed into the tropical section of the produce department, along with some merchandise on the bulk wall, which is to the right, which is on the right wall. And primarily consist of bulk merchandise, of various grains, as a majority of the products. I took my 15-minute break at 5:30 p.m. and had some kind of chicken rice bowl with beans and a small plastic container of salsa verde that I just poured onto the chicken rice bowl with beans and then mixed in using a white plastic fork. I recall Mom and I left for my mom to drive me to the Wegmans I work at, which is different from the Wegmans by her place, around 1:03 p.m. I recall getting up for today around 11:30 in the morning, or at least that was around the time I woke up today. And then I got up around noon. Yeah, I woke up around 11:30 in the morning and then got up around noon. 11:30 in the morning was the last time I woke up today, after initially being woken up by an alarm I set for 10:30, somewhere between 10 and 10:30 in the morning. But then I kind of just stayed in bed. This being after going to bed today around 4:30. In the morning. After having some leftover Halloween candy, of the Halloween candy that my mom gave out to trick-or-treaters last Halloween. And what I had consisted of a combination of various Hershey's products, such as pumpkin-shaped default milk chocolate and ghost-shaped white chocolate. And if I recall, one standard Reese's peanut butter cup, along with a few fun size default Hershey's chocolate bars. During the first hour of today was when I had that candy, and then a few hours later, I had a glass of sparkling juice. Wegmans generic brand. Before I went to bed today. Around 12:15 p.m. I had some scrambled eggs that my mom made, and some kind of curry, dry curry. That's one of those microwavable meals that you add water to and then microwave. By the Snapdragon brand. And that microwavable curry is pretty delicious. I had that and the scrambled eggs with a cup of plain coffee.